Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. No, it's not. It's 9. It's 9 o'clock. It's time for a 5x5. Now, this is where I take 5 subjects related to magic. I spend 5 minutes talking about each subject and move on to the next subject. It's quick, it's snappy, you never know what you're going to get. One of the most popular videos that we do on this channel are the tutorial 5x5. So I talk about a trick or a move and I kind of dive deep into it. Well, today I'm going to be talking about visual coin changes. That's right. One of the most important things to be able to do as a coin magician is change one coin into another. And you know, as good as the Bobo switch is and as good as the palm to palm change is, my favorite type of coin change is one when you do a visual coin change and you apparently see the coin change visually into another coin. So if you've not done much coin magic before, or if you're a seasoned coin worker, I'm going to go through 5 of my favorite color changes with coins on this video. So I'm going to go through 5 coin changes and I'm going to explain exactly how they're done. So hopefully you'll be able to add this into your working coin set and you'll be able to start putting more visual coin changes in your working set. If you want to see more visual coin changes or more coin changes in general, you can go and join the Netrix. There's hundreds of them on there on the slide section. But for now, these are my 5 favorite coin changes using a visual change. Okay, so the first change we're going to be looking at, the first visual coin change, is going to be Spellbound. Di Vernon's Spellbound routine from the Stars of Magic. It's a beautiful change. It's kind of the equivalent of an Erdnase change with a deck of cards. In essence, you'd show a silver coin like that, give it a little bit of a rub, and change it into a Chinese coin. And you should be able to literally have it go back and forth from silver to Chinese, to silver, and keep going ad infinitum. So that's the Spellbound change. If you're going to learn one visual change, learn the Spellbound change. In essence, what's happening here, and it's not a difficult thing to do, the coin you're changing it into is in finger palm. The beautiful thing about this, there's no classic palm involved, there's no weird grips, it's just in finger palm. So the Chinese coin is in finger palm, in this case, and the silver coin is held. This is kind of spellbound position. You might know it if you're not, if you haven't got much experience with coins. You might also know this as like French drop position. Now, the key thing that you have to be able to do is this, which is in essence, you're just dropping the coin. Now, although it's just dropping and it looks relatively simple, a lot of people do this wrong for a couple of reasons. One, they drop the coin and they have it go like there, which is really not good because A, there's more of a chance that people are going to see it, and also B, you want to have it land there because that's where then it gets secured in finger palm. Now, the other thing that I see a lot of people do is they open their thumb like that, which kind of telegraphs the move. So they'll do this, and it kind of looks obvious that something's going on. What should happen is it should look like you're literally just touching the coin and it changes. In order for that to happen, you want to make sure that literally that coin drops with no perceivable motion with the coin that's dropping. The other thing is, notice that you don't want to have any windows in your fingers, because if you have windows like that and it drops, you're going to see it drop. So your fingers are together like this, your thumb is here. You let the coin drop, it lands in a finger palm, and your fingers are together the entire time, and there's no motion of that dropping, okay? So in this particular move, the left hand is literally doing this. That's all the left hand's doing. And just practice that over and over again until you get it smooth. The right hand, all the right hand's doing is this coin's in finger palm. As it comes over, the thumb goes on the coin so the fingers can extend. And it's going to drop that coin in position. So this coin's here. This hand comes over, so you can use this hand to hold this coin because it gives this hand looks more natural then because it's holding something at the fingertips. You put this here, and then you come back slightly. Your thumb goes against the coin so the fingers can extend. You come over, and what's going to happen is as soon as the fingers cover, you're going to allow that coin to drop. You're going to put that coin in its place, and then you're going to slowly come back as if you're rubbing the coin. So exposed angle, it's like that. Now, the important thing is not to delay. If you do this, it doesn't look very good, right? You want to make sure it's one delayed motion. So you want to come in, come out. Tempo is important. You can do it quickly if you want to, like this. Or you can do it slowly, like this. but you want to make sure that the tempo is the same each way. Now, the other important thing is when the coin is in this position, you've kind of got a Ramsey subtlety thing going on. Ramsey subtlety is if there's a coin in finger palm, the hand looks empty. You can see the palm of my hand, but you can't see the coin. So the hand looks empty. You can't see that coin, can you, Michael?
No.
Yeah, Ramsey subtlety. So it looks very, very deceptive. So in essence, you're doing this. Now, the key thing is you want to be able to do it in both hands. So once you've practiced it in one hand, you reverse it and do it in the other hand. So this is in finger palm. This is at the tips of the fingers. You come over and do exactly the same thing. So again, from this angle, you can see it's here. You're coming in. You're doing that. Okay. Now, when you do it together, the way to practice it when you've got the motion down is just to do it over and over again. So show a silver coin and turn it Chinese. Then take it and show it in this hand. You can use your forefinger to spin it around if you want to. Then turn it back to silver. And then put it back here and turn it back into Chinese. And do that again and turn it back into silver. And then put it back over here and turn it into Chinese and keep doing that ad infinitum. That is Di Vernon Spellbound Change. Okay, so this next one is called the Thumb Palm Spellbound Change. It's quite similar to the change we just looked at, but slightly different. It looks exactly the same as the other one, but you'll notice there's no coin over there anymore. And the reason is the coin is over here, right? So in order to do this, and it does look very deceptive. How does that look, Michael? Does that look good?
Yeah, it does.
Ooh. What's happening here is the coin is here in this position. So you've got the coin in that same spellbound position. This coin is here, but instead of putting your thumb on the coin and extending your fingers, you're coming in with the coin in finger palm. Your thumb goes underneath the coin, the fingers go on top, and you'll notice the coin goes directly into thumb palm. So the coin goes right here into thumb palm. Immediately, you grab this coin here, extend your fingers at that point and pull back. So you're not extending your fingers until that coin goes into thumb palm. So the coin is getting taken away with the same hand that the hidden coin was in. So it's here, here. So again, you come in, here, thumb palm the coin. That should happen automatically. There should be no re-gripping. You come here, and as soon as you're here, you just grab onto, you should find that automatically your fingers are where they need to be to grab that coin. You then extend your fingers and come back and rub. So from this angle, you show the coin and you rub. Looks like that. Now, to get out of this, because thumb palm is a weird position, you could drop that coin into finger palm, or you could put it into classic palm if you want to. But if you want to do another change to get out of this, when you've done the first change, the easiest thing to do is do a modified spellbound. So because the coin's in thumb palm, you're going to come over like this, and you're going to do the same thing as the first change. The only difference is the coin is in thumb palm. So you're going to come over. As soon as your fingers cover, this drops into finger palm, and then they grab that coin in thumb palm, and you come backwards. So instead of doing what we did in the first one, which is putting your thumb there and doing that, because the coin's in thumb palm, we can just cover and immediately pull back. So in full speed, it looks like this. There's the coin, give it a rub, show it's turned Chinese, give it a rub, show it's turned silver. From this angle, you show the coin, it's silver, you rub it, it turns Chinese, and you rub it again, and it turns silver. So that is a slight variation on the Spellbound. It's called the Thumb Palm Spellbound. Okay, so this one is called the Flash Change by David Roth. It's a great change. Michael's behind the camera, by the way. Do you see the silver coin there?
Yeah.
Watch, when I drop it into this hand, it turns silver. It turns Chinese. That look pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great change. The reason I asked Michael if it looked any good is because this is a walk around change. Were there any flashes or anything like that?
Not that I could see with my eyes.
Okay, because this is a walk around change. So you really want to have people looking down at your hands, because you're going to be using deep black clip. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but when you do it, it really just looks like it changes in midair. It should look like you show the silver and your hands are empty, and then as it lands in this hand, it turns into a Chinese coin. Now, it's called the Flash Change. I'll show you, first of all, how to do the change and then how to get into it. So to do the change, you're going to put the Chinese coin into deep back clip. Now, deep back clip is different to all the other back clips that you might know. Deep back clip is here, okay, between the middle finger and the ring finger. And if you push your thumb there, it's deep. That's why it's called deep back clip. It's deep down into the hand. Most back clips are done up here. This is done down here, deep back clip. This goes, now you don't want to try, don't try and put it in that position. Don't try and hide it completely. That's not how you do it. The way to get the right position is to just push with your thumb. Now you can see that, but that's why this coin is on here, so that you can't see it. Now all you're going to do is you're just going to put your thumb on the coin. As you throw it into this hand, like this, you put your thumb on the coin, here on the edge towards your forefinger, and you're just going to throw, your thumb is going to keep that coin in the hand, and what's going to happen is your fingers are going to open slightly and allow the Chinese coin to fly into the other hand. And everyone's attention is on the coin flying into the other hand. And it should look like it just changes in midair. So you go, look at the silver coin, change. And notice this hand, as it throws, it continues to turn inwards. Don't get a clink, that's important. Your thumb goes here, the hand continues to move inwards. So this ends up in finger palm in the right hand. So in full speed, it looks like, well, from full speed on this side, it looks like this. But from this side, it looks like this. Now the question is, how do you get into deep back clip? Well, the way that Roth always suggested doing it is to have a coin in classic palm. So let's say we start with the silver Chinese coin. We've got a silver coin here in classic palm. So the silver coin is in classic palm. There's two ways. I'll give you both ways. The first way that Roth suggested doing it is switching this coin for this coin as you throw it into the hand, which would look like this. You would say, look, I've got this this Chinese coin and it's turned silver. And what's happening here is, this is in classic palm here, you're not deep back clipping, but you're clipping this in the hand. So you're putting your the coin is in this position, kind of on the middle finger, forefinger and ring finger. Your thumb goes on the coin and your ring finger just comes over and clips it upwards like this. Okay, so you're clipping the coin, which means if you push down with your thumb, it's going to go into deep back clip. But you don't do that. You don't put it into deep back clip yet. So this is in classic palm. You pick up this coin, and as you go to throw it into this hand, your ring finger is going to clip it, and you're going to allow the silver coin to drop from classic palm. So that ends up there. And you squeeze and you show it's turned silver. And then as you turn this hand palm up, your middle finger is going to, so your thumb is going to push that clipped coin to back clip as this hand throws this into this hand like this. So in full speed, let me show you what it looks like. It looks like you've got a silver coin, a Chinese coin. You can see this is a Chinese coin. It's got a hole in the middle, right? Now watch, if I squeeze this Chinese coin, oh, look at that, it turns silver. If you want to see it happen, it looks like that, it turns back to Chinese. So it's kind of like a two-phase bit. So again, one more time from here, you show it. If you want to show it and your hand looks natural, by the way, that's called cap subtlety. So this is, you shouldn't be able to see the silver coin there, Michael,
no.
Because it's, even though it looks like the hand's palm up, because I'm hiding it, it's in classic palm. So you do this, clip it, throw that one, make a fist, and as you go to throw it, curl your hand into a fist, and curl your hand here naturally onto the table, show the silver coin, and as you throw it back into this hand, back clip the coin, and throw this one. And in full speed from here, you show the silver Chinese coin, hand it out for be examined, and you say, watch, I'm going to make this Chinese coin just change into a silver coin, because the thing is, if you want to see it happen, it looks like that. Did that look pretty good?
Yeah.
So that is the flash coin sequence. Really nice visual change. Designed really for walk around. It's a really great change by David Roth. Okay, so now we're going to go into Soulstone's Tumble Change. This is the Tumble Change. Do you see that silver coin there?
Yeah.
Watch, if I just twist it in between my hands, it turns into a Chinese coin. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So what's happening here is the coin starts in thumb palm. In the dominant hand, so for me that's the right hand, and I'm going to make it, what I'm going to do is make it look like I'm just turning it like this, and as I do it changes. And so this is in thumb palm. My right hand comes over, and as it covers this silver coin, it takes it into finger palm, and immediately So it takes it into finger palm, continues to rotate over as my thumb and forefinger grip this coin and I start to turn it. So it happens automatically. Look, when I take this into finger palm and my hand continues to move, that automatically gets delivered into my thumb and forefinger. So I can then move my thumb out the way, pinch the edge of this, and I can continue to turn it. It's actually not difficult to do. There's very little to it other than that. But from the front, it should look quite good. From the front, it should look like that. That look okay?
Yeah.
So again, here, turn, 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 turn. An exposed angle here. Turn, 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 turn. There we go. That's Soulstone's Tumble Change. Okay, so the last one is a Russell Leeds adaptation of a Ben Williams slide. Ben called this and published this years ago and called it, I think it was Easy JW Vanish. And Russell realised that you could do it with a change, and he first published it in the Contractor DVD through World Magic Shop years ago. So how it looks is you show the silver coin here, and all you do is you say, watch that silver coin. If I rub it, it changes. That look good?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So this uses JW or C palm, which is holding the coin here like this. You're holding it between, you're basically curling your forefinger around and you're putting your middle finger in front of it. Now when you do that, it looks like your hand is very, very empty. You just want to make sure of the angles. You don't want to do that or that. You want to make sure that you have it at the correct angle. Now, traditionally, JW grip, to give you the history, is quite a difficult thing to get into. It's infinitely possible, but it can be quite tricky. Now, Ben Williams came up with the idea of doing a really nice vanish directly into JW grip, but very, very easy. And it looks like this. Let me just show you the vanish. That should look good. And what he did is he realized that if you put the coin in spellbound position or French drop position, and it's going to look like you bring it up here like this, right? That's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like you bring it up here. What actually happens is as you take that coin, you put it directly into JW or C palm. It goes here. And then the hand rotates as if it's got the coin here, and then it vanishes. So it's very easy to do. You're literally just taking it straight into JW grip, right? You're just taking it straight there. But from the front, look how good this looks. It looks like, because you're rotating this hand around at the same time, it looks like it's behind the fingers. So then you can just do that, and it looks like it vanishes and your hands are empty. It's very, very cool, and then you can produce it. Now, Russ came up with the idea of putting the basically doing exactly the same move, but having the coin in finger palm to begin with. So if you have a coin in finger palm to begin with, and you do Ben's move, when you get to this point, it's going to change. So what's happening from here is you're here, you take this into JW, you come up, and this hand rotates around, your thumb goes on the coin to keep it in place, and as you come up here, you just grip the sides of the coin between your middle finger and your thumb, and it looks like the coin changes. And by holding that coin, it makes this whole hand look natural as well. And it hides the fact that that coin's there. So it's very, very easy to do. You show the silver coin, and you do this, and you do this, and you do this, and you do this. How'd that look?
Great.
Boom. Now, the only question you're probably going to have is, how the hell do you get out of this position? Well, you can show this coin here, and this is very easy to go straight into thumb palm. So when you're in this position, you can come up, do this, thumb palm this, and just drop it in your top pocket as you show that the coin is changed. You could do that. So all that's happening there is you're here, you come in, you take it in this hand thumb palms this, and as you come back, it drops straight into your top pocket. Now, the other way that you can do it, which is the way I normally do it, is you're here in this position, and you're showing the coin, and then you say, if I give it a shake, it changes back. Now, I had a little bit of noise there. I normally do this with $half, but let me do that again. Here, show the Chinese coin. That's better. How did that look?
Good, good.
And all that's happening there is exactly the same thing. You're here. You're just going to literally just snap this back into finger palm as you just grab the thumb and the forefinger of this and shake. So you have this visual change here. You come up, you do this, and then you do this, and it changes back into silver. So that is the easy JW change by Russell Leeds. So the key thing to learn with all of this is now you know these 5 coin changes. If you've never done coin magic before, come up with a sequence that uses some or all of these moves. And think about how you're actually going to structure that sequence so that each move ends up in the position you need to be in for the next move. So for example, it could be that you bring out a Chinese coin and you start off by showing it like this and squeezing it in your hand and making it turn into a silver coin. And you say, look, I'll let you see the moment that happens. You see it change silver. When you say it changed from silver to copper when I drop it in the hand. If I just rub it like this, it actually changes back into a silver coin. Look, watch, you'll see the moment that that silver coin changes into a Chinese coin. You see the Chinese there. If I just do this, it turns back into a silver coin. If I do this, it turns back into a Chinese coin. If I just turn it in between my hands, it turns into a silver coin. If I just drop it in my hand, it turns into a Chinese coin. And you can examine that. So that's a way of putting all of those moves together. Each change moved straight into the next change, the next change, the next change, and at the end, everything was just dropped into my pocket. So it was literally, I opened up with the first part of the flash coin, the flash change. Then I did the actual deep back clip into the actual flash change. Then I did a spellbound change, which leaves that Chinese coin here in left-hand finger palm. So then I did a JW, easy JW, and then I snapped that back into finger palm as I pushed it here. Then I did a spellbound, and because that's in thumb palm, I can immediately go straight into a tumble change, do another spellbound, and as I show that to people, I just drop that from thumb palm into my top pocket, and I'm done. So that's an example of how you can take all of those different moves and all of those different sleights and put them together into a nice little sequence. So if you've not done coin magic before, practice one of them. Just pick one of them. Pick Spellbound, that's the easiest. Do Spellbound, practice that, get that good. When you've done Spellbound, learn another one. Before you know it, you're going to be a coin master. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I can do a lot more of them. If you think it's useful, please let me know. You want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see hundreds more sleights and you want to support the channel, go to the Netrix, www.thenetrix.com. It's my online streaming platform for magicians. I have hundreds of sleights. I think there's about 500 or 600 sleights on the Sleight School. I think just in visual coin changes alone, I think there's like 30. So if you want to join the Netrix, please do so. We add new tricks every 2 weeks, 5 new tricks. But regardless, I will be back again soon. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Craig, and this is Magic TV.